Hey friends, it's Laura. Welcome to my channel. This voiceover is gonna sound a little strange today, and that is because I am very sick. But please bear with me. I've got a very beautiful layout for you today, all fall inspired, and I love it. So today I'm going to be doing an 8.5 by 11 layout, and this is the first 8.5 by 11 layout that I will have ever made for myself. So I did my friend's baby album this summer, if you watched those process videos, and that was in this size. But I've never done a layout for myself in this size, and that's because I just want to keep all my layouts for the year in one 12 by 12 album. And I didn't want to have different sizes scattered in different places because then I would lose my chronological order of things. Well, then I just figured I have tons of pictures that are really old that are hard to make 12 by 12 layouts with because the camera phone quality back then was so little that your pictures are only like 640 pixels wide. So they're very tiny pictures. And I thought, wow, so it would be perfect to use the older photographs to make these smaller layouts since they're smaller photos and not as good of quality photos, so I wouldn't want to print them huge anyway. So I was quite pleased with that brilliant idea, and to make this layout I'm going to be using my October Wild Hare Kit and then also my October Scrap My Stash Kit. And I have videos on my channel of both of those kits that I am using. Most of my October Scrap My Stash Kit was a lot of printables from this Pink Paislee Auburn Lane line that I'm working with. And all these 12 by 12 papers that you see on the screen right now, those are from my Wild Hare Petite kit for the month of October. So I grabbed that whole digital collection and I combined a lot of the digital elements with these physical ones that I got in my Wild Hare kit. So that was a lot of fun. And you can see I fussy cut apart 12 by 12 paper there. And I also tore some of that copper vellum and that triangle patterned paper there. The copper vellum is from Maggie Holmes, and then the patterned triangle paper is from Auburn Lane by Pink Paislee. And both of those came in my Wild Hare Kit this month, and I'm loving them. I really like brown as a fall color and copper and pink as fall colors. I'm super, super into that. So I love how this layout is, it still feels like fall to me, but it's not in like the obnoxious orange, red, yellow way that a lot of fall can be. And don't get me wrong, I love those colors too, but I really liked with this particular set of photographs that I had these non-traditional quote unquote fall colors. I really love them. So you can see here that I adhered down both of those torn strips of patterned paper on the right hand side of my 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper there. And then I am using this Me and My Big Ideas sticker book from a couple of years ago for their planner stickers. I'm going to end up using a few stickers out of there. The first one I laid down is that really gorgeous brown leaf in the bottom right hand corner of the page, and that has gold foiling on it, and I super love it. And now I'm going to mat my photos with the tiniest, thinnest mat, but it's going to bring a little bit more pink to my page. So I do a tiny, tiny white border around my photos first, and that gets my photos together, like on the same mat together, so I don't have to worry about moving them separately. And then I play around with the orientation of this pink patterned paper, which is the back of the triangle patterned paper from Auburn Lane. And I am going to do a small photo mat border with this pink diagonal stripes. And I really love this paper. I love this whole collection. I'm obsessed with it. And we just got a baby bunny in September too. So not only do I love the non-traditional fall colors, but I am also obsessed with all the little bunny elements in this Pink Paislee Auburn Lane line. So the whole thing has my heart. And now I'm going to play around with all the different cut aparts that I have there and figure out how many I want to put down on my page. Originally with this layout, I had a very strong idea of what I wanted, and I knew I wanted that torn paper border on the right hand side of my page. And I was initially thinking that I wanted to create another vertical line up my page on the left hand side using all those cut aparts and my photograph. And you can see I kind of line a ton of them up here, and it doesn't end up working out like that. I don't love that for whatever reason. I don't know. Looking at it now, I think it's totally fine. It would have been a beautiful layout like that too, but oh well. In the moment, I was very indecisive and I moved things around a lot before making a decision. But I finally decided on the two little quote cards that I have there at the bottom. And now I'm grabbing more of these Me and My Big Idea stickers. And I'm going to use them to decorate my page a little bit. This sticker book was included in my Scrap My Stash kit for October. I've had these planner stickers forever and they're so beautiful. I don't like using them in my planner because I get rid of my planners at the end of every year, and it feels like such a waste to me to put all these beautiful stickers in a planner that I throw out. And, you know, I do Project Life for the year, and I do traditional scrapbooking for the year, and I do mini albums. So I feel like I really don't need to add another thing to keep each year with a planner. So I just throw them out, and then I don't know. I have a difficult time using up all these pretty stickers in my planners for that reason. And so I found the perfect solution for me for using them up is to use them on my scrapbook layouts, because it's going to be a layout that I look at so many times throughout my life, and other people are going to look at it, and I'm going to have it probably forever. So that just seems like a way better guilt-free use of my planner stickers for me. And I actually went out and bought another seasonal sticker pack from Me and My Big Ideas recently. They had a new one come out for 2019, and I am obsessed with it. So despite my trouble using these in my planner, I still went out and bought more because they are so darn beautiful in scrapbook pages, and I love them. So you can see those really pretty gold foil hearts are from that sticker book, and so are all these pretty leaves and little branches that I add. And I really love how it's looking. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk for this long because I'm so sick right now, but I'm trying. So I think about adding more yellow to my page, and then I decide it's too much yellow, too much going on. And then I think about adding that cute little black quote. It's from Maggie Holmes, that love you. And that would pull in some of the black that's in the triangle pattern paper on the right-hand side of the page. But I don't end up using that either. I think it was like too much black for me, like with all the other light colors going on. And then I think about adding some of these flowers here, the ephemera from my Scrap My Stash kit, and I don't end up using any of the flowers. I think the flowers look beautiful, but I think they clash with the theme of the fall leaves. So at that point I had to decide, well, do I want to take all the stickers off and use the flowers, or do I just want to stick with this very fall theme? And I stick with the fall theme with all the leaves. And that actually worked out perfectly because I have these beautiful acorn ephemera bits that are from a digital collection. Again, if you want to know all the details from these products, check out my Wild Hare Kit unboxing for October and my Scrap My Stash kit for October. Those cute little acorns, I'm obsessed with them. And so I add those to my page, and that goes a lot better with the leaves than the flowers did. And then I'm going to add a little bit of journaling. So I get a little bit more black pulled into the white half of my page because there is black in some of those triangles on the right-hand side of my page. So I do my journaling with a black pen, and I believe this is like a Pilot G2 pen. People are obsessed with these pens in the scrapbooking community. I don't know. For me, they write a little thin, but they're really nice if you don't want too much black on your page. But if you're looking for like a nice thick line, I really love the Papermate Flare, the felt tip black marker pens. I really love those. But this was nice for a little bit of black journaling with a thin line. And now I'm using one of my sequin packs from my October Scrap My Stash kit, and I'm adding all different tones of sequins. I've got some gold stars, I've got some gold circles, I've got some brown sequins and some copper ones. And then to finish the page off, I add that cute little quote up at the top. It says, I can't read what it says from here. But that's from a Maggie Holmes digital collection as well. And here you can see the close-ups of my page. I'm gonna like flop the layout back and forth for you so you can see all the beautiful foiling and sparkly details from the sequins and that foiled page. I've got copper and gold foil together on this layout, and I actually love how they both look together. So yeah, I'm loving this layout, loving these really old photographs, and finally creating a small album for those beautiful memories, and love these photographs. So much joy in these photographs for me. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this process video. Thank you for bearing with me while I'm sick. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you want to see more fall layouts from me, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!